No, I don't like this map at all, actually. uh, well, tell you what we're going to do. Turn that off. Turn that off. Games. There you go. So we'll set it up here. So we're going to play the Amazon. And we'll start quote unquote early, but only because we're just resetting the damn map. As I looked at the map more closely, I was like, ew, that is a gross map. All right, so all right, so welcome. We're gonna play the Amazon. The Amazon has 2 games in, 3 points, 1 death, 16 raw. And we need to get her. She could be easily in the middle with a good score tonight. So we're gonna get her going solo here. Wow, that map could be a weird there. So this falls here into the deep woods. Could get back to the ruin. I mean, it's not awful, but yeah, the deep woods has to go through the high pass. Everything largely is divided pretty much here on the high pass. So let's reject that one. This valley dumps into the deep woods. This valley also into the deep woods, and then this valley pretty much dumps into the deep woods. So we have 3 close valleys dumping here. This one is all caves. If you're here, you are in the damn cave. And this one is Borderlands and Deep Woods. So pretty much every valley is going to dump you here or here. It's either you got 2 choices. Um, this is not a good one. The rest of the map is fine. This is gonna be me map picking for half an hour now, is it? This one sucks. I don't like this or this. That's 2 bad valleys. No, let's. This valley sucks. This one's okay. This one is dumps straight into there also, which isn't great. Yeah, I had to check my map and realize it was terrible after I started the stream, of course, because that's how we roll. But anyway, welcome. So we're gonna play the Amazon tonight. We're gonna see if we can get her some points. This valley is fine. This valley sucks because it dumps into the high pass. Mostly sucks. Yeah. I mean, ideally, you want your valleys not ditching you into caves and not ditching you into droves of mountains. Like this one's okay because you can go a couple ways if you want. But this one sucks because it's going to dump you into the caves. Amazing how many crappy maps there are. This one dumps you into the cliff, which sort of sucks, and this one into the ruin. This one also dumps into the ruin. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So we got 3 good ones. This one is not as good. That one's good. We pretty much have 1 loser. Um, if we were to move this, Maybe? It's either dump it into one valley or the other. Sure. I think we're still legal. All right, we're going to accept this map pretty much no matter what. Pick a character. It's the Amazon. Get all the Amazonian bits and resume setup. No spells to speak of, so that's nice, I suppose. I think all those locations are fine. And we need quests. Close you. Deal the cards. 1, 2, and 3. The Navigator, Armorer, and Ancient Scrolls. We can place a visitor. Do we care about a visitor? Shaman. Shaman, good. At a dwelling, I think, right? Yeah. So you're going right on the inn. As are we, going right on the inn. We got Navigator, which, I mean, it's not the worst. Armorer and Ancient Scroll. I think we're going to keep those for now. The armor is in a random mountain clearing. Let's roll a d6. 6. Mountain 6. So if we can bring a damaged piece of armor to Mountain 6, he can repair and teach us how to repair armor. Actually, that would be great for the Amazon. I'm blowing all my papers. I got a ton of note cards and a ton of papers from the war game test I was doing last night, and I just started blowing them all over the desk with fans. So, such is life. So, okay, that's cool. I think we're gonna go with it. Let's get 3 events, then we'll quickly talk about the Amazon and our plan. We've got a Goblin Siege. The Peddler, let's roll it. The Peddler is in the large campfire. Search, let's peddle. Large campfire. Done. Goblin Siege is on one of the... Nope, it can't be on a one that's off the board. It has to be on the board. Nope, that's also off the board, pal. 2, the guard. Goblins are around the guard. So we're going to get 3 of each. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to find the guardhouse. Where is the guardhouse? Come to think of it. I have done this in the past. We've moved this. And frankly, I'm just going to put them there, and then we're going to roll 1 extra die. To put the big guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to go here with them. What's up, Bradley? Good evening, sir. How are you? How are you doing? So we have Goblin Siege and we have the Inquisition for 2 weeks. So let's copy that card and we will paste it and shrink it. The Inquisition lasts until day 14. So let's take a quick look. So I think the Amazon is a good character for the quest game because of her extra move. She is a medium fighter. She can kill unarmored heavies at best. And do a little bit better than that if she gets a better weapon. But typically the better weapon is going to really slow her down. The problem with our Amazon is that all of her, well, in fact, like if she picks up she can pick up a medium weapon and not have a problem. And then she can do heavy damage, heavy star damage. The problem with her heavy damage is that to play it, you'll notice she has to play a 2 asterisk chit and then no asterisks on the other side. So there's just a lot of things that are hard for her to fight. One thing that's relatively easy for her to fight is goblins because of her armor, but these goblins get a little tougher because they can ding her armor pretty quick. So, oh, these aren't. Wait a minute. So hold on. So she is here. That was foolish of me. The goblins are actually here and here. They're around the guardhouse. We are at the inn. I screwed that up. So I apologize, but nonetheless. So we're here. All right. Well, Bradley, I hope you're doing well. We're hanging out, playing the Amazon here, just getting started. So I think for Navigator, we're going to rely on probably these early paths here to get us to where we need to go. Having said that, we also like this one because this one's sort of a critical one. And the reason is it gets us into the mountains. Like this guy gets us in the mountains the quickest. So we're going to try to find this one for sure. Probably one of the ones in the deep woods for sure. But we do have a lot of secret paths around us. So we're going to make haste with that. That's probably what we're going to do. We're going to try to also get to a site quickly. Grab a treasure, any treasure with magic on it. We're going to come back and sell it to the shaman to get some gold. We are probably not going to start out. I mean, we're probably not going to start hiring anyone right away because we are not friendly with the rogues. So we'll see how that goes. In any case, I think really we're ready to go here. We got a late start because I was like playing some rando shooter. So we also have the peddler. Oh, and we should really check the peddler here. The peddler is at the large campfire. And he has 1, 2, 3, and 4 treasures. I love the handy gloves for our gal. The throwing mixture is actually great for her. And the power boots are great for her. Like, all these are great treasures for her. It's just, it's so expensive to buy them at the peddler's place. The Dragon Fang necklace, not as good. But, okay. I think we're ready to roll. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to Deep Woods 3. So extra move, and move to Deep Woods 3. We're going to hide. We're going to search once. Done. And that's it. And that's the beginning of our day. Let's get a monster roll. Day 1 here, we get giants and trolls. And so we go to here. We might be hidden. We are hidden. We get 1 search, a 1, 2, or 3 is going to give us our first of 3. No, not even close. So let's see what we got. Oh, we got Bones and the Lost Castle. Jeez, oh man. These solo runs have been all Lost Castle and Lost City. Like, it's been almost instantaneous. The lair in 3, that's where we are. Howl in 4. The shrine in 4. Roarin 4. Oh, jeez. And Slither 3. So we're going to get a giant on us, by the way. We're hidden, so that's good. That's a good thing. And Roar, I think, draws also. So we got 2 giants. Okay. All right. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. I am going to hide and search here real quick. Might as well try it. So, monster roll is a 4. So we're going to get all the giants on us. That's okay. We're hiding first. We're successful. I do want you to notice. I mean, I swear to you, this happens all the time. And you may or may not believe me, but I swear to you, this happens all the time. When I hide, and I have to hide, first thing in the day, I always get what I need when I need to search. And then I will roll 6s all the searches. So you just watch. So now you get 3 searches now. We're looking to find the lair. It's a 5, so it's still a fail. That's 1 search. 2 searches. Oh my god, we got it. Okay, so we found the lair. Perfect. Oh, thank you, Easter Bunny. All right, so we got the lair on 2, and this is our 3rd search. We're looting the lair. Please be like a scroll. The 5th treasure in the lair. It's a map of the Lost Castle. Oh, goody. Well, I mean, you know, that's fine. It's fine. Perfectly fine. Can I kill this? You know what? I'm actually going to kill those because those never help me, actually. That is our day. And we get, hold on. We wrote some stuff, but what really happens is these giants start sniffing around. Like, they know I'm here. They just can't find me. I am too lithe and clever. And we're going to do it again. We're gonna bank on that. Monster roll. No 6s. 1. Dragon. Again, I suppose I don't care. It's too slow. The Amazon can at least dodge that, but we need to hide first. And we get a 5, so that is hidden. We get 3 loots. 6. Not great. Oh, the sacred statue. Any treasure with a spell to any visitor and do a trade phase. They will buy it at their normal price or at 2 times its face value, whichever is higher. Now, the problem is the sacred statue is only 10. Does the shaman want the sacred statue? Let's take a look at their... they do have a chart for how much they buy those for. Let's take a quick look, if you don't mind. It's in here somewhere. Here we go. It's the charty part of the book. Lists of characters. List of weapons, horses, all the stuff. List of treasures. We're getting there. Sorry, I apologize. This is the super competitive. There we go. Okay, finally, we're on the tables here. The shaman will buy. No, sacred statue is nothing to the shaman. So he will buy it for 20. That's too bad. That's a great treasure point. I mean, I think I will probably take it because the gold. Nonetheless, that's the first loot. I'm staring at this thing. So first loot is a 6. I get 2 more loots, by the way. So let's 2. The Bejeweled Dwarf Vest. Intercepts thrust. Okay. That is 2 great treasures and 2 points. And then third and final loot today. Let's roll another low number, will ya? Nice, super low number. Ooh, 5. That's nothing. That's too bad. And we are done with the day. But we are going to get dragons out the door here. Slither 3. I'm pretty sure Slither 3 is going to draw him. I'm pretty sure Roar... Nope. Just the lair. That would be Roar C, not... Can still run from all those things. Yeah. Well... And I really should have used my extra move had I... But that's okay. That's fine. I'm good where I'm at. So, okay. I think on day 4, I think we're going to go the same route, but we will then use our extra move phase. And, I mean, we're going to move back to 5. Because we are going to want to cash in on extra, on the scroll. So let's get another monster roll here. We got a 5. Spiders and imps. I don't know if that actually draws anything. It does not. So it's quiet here now. We do have to hide first thing. Oh my gosh, that die, and we get totally blocked. So we actually waste a whole day. We're going to run out here. Not a problem. Everything is too slow. It just kills our whole day today, which sort of sucks. We're going to move 5, 2. So we're going to move 5, 2, and in. So move, move, and move to the in. And this is going to be an extra move. So we got 2. We're going to do a trade phase. And that's going to score us Ancient Scrolls. And then I would argue that we are going to do... okay, what are we going to do here? I think we do... I mean, let's do one more trade phase just because we can at least vaguely see what is here. I mean, I hate buying from neutrals because the price is always bad. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we just... I'm going to move back into the valley. So there you go. So that's our day. It's day 5, right? Day 5. It is. We need a monster check here. Maybe the patrol will show up, and that might be... Oh, they won't, because we're not going to be in the dwelling at the end. 6 bats. Okay, well, there you go. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to execute a trade phase with the shaman. And we're going to sell him the sacred statue. And he will buy it for twice face value, which is 20. So we're going to drop to a point. But we do get a card point for Ancient Scroll. And we're also going to have 20 more gold. So let's... Ancient Scroll gives us 1. Gives us 20 gold. We now have 30 gold. And... we ditch that bad boy and flip it, and we get Bury the Dead, which is one of the woods. Bury the Dead. Done and done. Okay. And then we move back to here. And that's it. That's our day. Day 6. So I would like to get into... well, the only problem with the creatures here is that they have made it a little bit harder for us to conduct our search operations to complete Navigator. So let's try to get past these dudes here. So we're going to hide, move, or... Main issue being bones. I don't want to catch bats. I don't want to catch bats here. Bats, I can't run from. So I'm going to stay out of 4 for now because bats. I really need to. I need to fight. I need to fight the damn goblins to damage my armor so I can actually use the armorer. It's all good. I'm gonna say, yeah, we're gonna execute 2 hides and end up in Deep Woods 2. Done. It is day 6, unfortunately, so that is... And I do think we actually get a half point for our... I think we're getting a half point... for having the goal that we do. So let me mark that as well. So 2.5 points, not terrible. It's not a bad first week when it comes right down to it. So let's get a monster roll for day 6. And it is ogres, wolves, goblins, and octopi. And we're going to try to get to here. Let's see if we hide. We have 2 hides. We're going to fail the first one. Well, we may not make it past. And we fail both of them. So we end up here. Nothing attacks us, but we do end up stuck here. And that's going to suck. So that's another day sort of blown here. I don't like it. Let's... So we're going to run. We can play this and run. And on day 7, we're going to be in 5. So we're going to extra move to 5. We need to hide. And then we could move to the cliff. And I would really like to get to the damn cliff. So I'm going to try it right here. Hide. 1, 2, 3. So, what's up, Rob? First week. Hey, I am well. How are you? Is the real question here. All right, let's get 2 monster rolls. Let's hope maybe some of this stuff gets cleared. Well, the giants are going to get cleared, and we're going to see bats. Ugh, that could suck, by the way. So the giants are going to leave. Main issue, though, is not that the dragons are still there. So that didn't help us much, because we could be... because we've now relied on a single hide, but we do succeed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we end up there. Dank and patter. Yeah, that sucks a little bit. The reason simply being that nothing good's there, right? So we're through to the cliff, but nothing really good is in the cliff. On the other hand, the only thing that can appear here are things that we can actually kill, so that's good. So that's going to make this somewhat safe hunting for what we're going to have to do next, which is search for these paths. So, I mean, we are going to hide and search, but we do need to draw some crap here beforehand. So 3 more events. Thieves Guild, Monastery. Oh, we're getting all the locations. And a storm is coming. Ooh, storm. Scary. Let's roll for the storm first, because that's the easiest one. Oh, it is 1-2. On day 10, the storm is going to come, and we need to be sheltered. We might be able to be sheltered on day 10. All right. Thieves Guild in the ruins. Hold on. Let me actually get my Thieves Guild here before I do a thing, and then monastery. So let's roll that now. Thieves Guild 6. Oh, it's in the cave. It's clunky, but okay, so be it. And the monastery in the 2. That's right there. All right, so we got some points on the board. Can I get to the chapel in a week? I might be able to get to the chapel and the monastery really quick. In which case, I would tithe for the Inquisition, and I would find the monastery and get 4.5 points and get those points real quick. But I'm going to have to mostly then just come back down because there's not much else here until I have damaged my armor. This armor is worthless to me. So okay. So what I'm going to do is not that. I am going to... I'm going to search once here, extra move to the middle of the cliff there, and then search, search, and search. I'm not in 2 anymore. I can kill 1 spider, I believe. Let's take a quick look. I think she can... Oops. So I think she could... Because she has to play an M fight. She can play this M fight, though, and be faster than him. And play this M fight and have to be... Yeah, so she can absolutely take out a spider. So as long as it's just 1 spider on her at a time, she's good to go. And hell, let's roll some spiders. No, we roll giants and trolls again. Not a big deal here. So first thing we're going to do is search a 3, 2, and 1, and this could be a really lucky day for us. Nope, not going to get it. We then move to here and we search 3 times. That's 1. That's 2. So we did find this path. So we do get 6-3 cliff. And navigator is now 1. We got 1 out of the 3. So I think she's going to move, and then move into the valley, extra move. And we do have to still get stuff done. But I think we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and get here. And then tomorrow we can literally take care of 2 of these, I think, and be done. Then we're going to head right back into the cliff, of course. So it's a little bit of backtracking. But it was backtracking you were going to have to do anyway, because the mountain only dumps into the cliff. Like there's no other way to get out of the mountain unless you were a enchanter of some sort and could enchant that wood tile up here. So we're going to go and we're going to end up here. Then we're going to hit both of these spaces, score the 2 points, and come back. So that's going to be 3 days of our time. We're going to score 2 points. And that's an okay trade-off, I believe. So it's move into the bat, done. And that is, the only problem is, didn't think of this. Oh, I can be sheltered. That's perfectly fine. That is not going to be a problem. Because day 9, I'm going to be up here, and then day 10, I'm going to be in one of these 2 dwellings. Done. Perfect. I'll score 3 points in 3 days. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. So that was day 8. Day 9 is a move. We'll roll our dice here, and we get a 3. And so we just move up to there. Done. So let's make sure we know what we need to do for each of these. The monastery is the first hero to reach this place gains 1 VP. So done. So all we got to do is get there. The Inquisition, we have to do a quest phase. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then quest. And then we are done. So it's going to be move to the monastery. Move, move, move. Well, extra move. One of them is an extra move. And then quest. And we should score monastery, Inquisition, storm. Let's roll. I actually wouldn't mind rolling a 3 again, strangely enough. Oh, I did, by the way. I did roll a 3. So we can get the patrol. So we're going to move to the monastery, score that. 1, 2, 3. That's 4 moves. One of those is extra. Now we can do the quest phase. We have to spend 6 gold, I think, to tithe. Yeah. They are pretty expensive. So we're going to write -6. That gives us 24 gold. We're going to lose this half a point here. But score 3 cards at the end of day 10. So we've scored the storm. We scored the monastery. And I think we're just going to dump. We scored the Inquisition. We're not going to kill it. But we could kill the imp. If we can kill the imp, we would actually score the second point of the another point in the Inquisition. But that was a very good day for the Amazon. We do have to roll for the order since they're not super friends with us. Just no 6s, and we don't get a 6. Done. And I'm going to consider Bury the Dead is a discover result, and we get a reward. Okay. Okay, I mean that's fine. That's all. There's nothing. There's no problems with that so far. I'm thinking the only problem with armor is having to go and try to get your armor busted. So I might ditch armorer. And I might ditch Bury the Dead simply because you're gonna have to find that. We're gonna have to find the one woods. Now, don't get me wrong. I do want to go through some of the woods because I do want to find the large campfire because the peddler's there, and I have some money, and so even buying the alchemist mixture at 16 is a nice. That's a nice buy for the Amazon. She could kill stuff with that. That is a powerful one-shot kill for the Amazon. The gloves don't suck. The power boots would be great, but the gloves don't suck. Almost more importantly, having said that, I'm not sure if it's worth seeking all that crap out. So, so especially because we have some woods way down here. It seems now, of course, this is going to be the one. If we get bones here, this is going to really sort of tick me off a little bit. But yeah, I'm getting rid of Bury the Dead too. So there you go. So 2 quests down the drain. We'll turn them in at the end of the day and then flip this. Secret of the High Pass and find a bow. Well, there you go. Not quite the best Boazon, but the mini Boazon. So we can find bow and flutter. And Secret of the High Pass. I don't know if is that easier? Technically it could be easier to do. So okay. But I think early enough. So if we got rid of armor, which we did, this chip goes away. We don't need it anymore. So now there's no real reason to be in the mountains except to see what's in there. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and hide. So move, and hide. One of these moves is extra, of course. And we're going to end up in the mountains here, Mountain 4. Okay. Day 11, that is. And get a monster check here is a 6. Bats. That's sort of the only thing I'm afraid of. A bow, you say. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll a hide. We really need this hide to hit. We did. Done. Ruins. Oh, and patter. So guess what? We did luck out here because there is a bat here. And that could have gotten ugly quick, but it doesn't. Where is a flutter? I don't know that I know where a flutter is yet. Okay, so let's take a quick think of what to do here. She needs to find. So unfortunately, they keep chasing her out of any clearings with a secret path in them, because that sort of sucked. So I think we get out of Dodge. And I'm actually going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to clip 6. For day 12. We're gonna get moving to day 12 here. Second round sneak. Oh, I could do a second round sneak attack. You're right. You know what? I'm sorry. We're gonna do the second round sneak attack. You're absolutely correct. There's no reason not to do. I hate the second round sneak attack, but I should use it because it is, because it is effective, right? So we're gonna wait a whole round, and then go on the sneak attack. A 1 or 4. No. And combat ends. Now we're going to go and do the red around. What's the monster roll? It's a 2. Serpents and demons. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Done. Then we're going to move, extra move, and then search, right? So we go down 3. We're going to end up in 5. This is day 13, unfortunately. 2, so no monsters. So we go here. 3 searches. We're looking for a 3, 2, or 1. Bam, done, found. Perfect. That's good. So now we got the other cliff. So we have 2 in Navigator. That's good. Almost there. Thank you for the secondhand sneak attack. Second round sneak attack reminder, because someone here, I'm not going to say who, always forgets that. So I do want to man, I want to want to be a little bit wary. I don't want to be charging too fast, too far, too fast. I could get the Thieves Guild fairly easily. That would be a 6th point. These goblins up. So these goblins are easy for the Amazon, but these goblins are hard for the Amazon. So that's the only difficulty. Those top goblins could be a mess. So that's the only danger there. Is there any other point to be made? No, not really. And I would still like to get I would still love to find these handy gloves. Those would be nice. And the alchemist mixture, of course, would help us a lot. I think what I am going to do is I am going to 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. I could either go 1, 2, 3 and then double hide. Yeah, probably. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. So extra move. And then we're going to hide. And I'm going to play it safe I'm going to play it safe just to see, because we're going to get, it's day 7. So we're going to go to here and then hide. And the Inquisition's going to end. And it'll be day 14. Gray magic in every clearing. 2s and 5s, so nothing's going to come off the board. We end up here. We're going to hide 2 times, and we do. And we're going to check serpents and serpents. Ooh, that sucked. That was not good. That is not a good. It's not a good look. It pretty much takes. Doesn't outright take the Thieves Guild from us, but it does a little bit. We can't kill any of these serpents, and if we do get them, the little ones block us, and we can't kill them, and the tremendous one shows up, and we can't kill him either. So I don't like this at all. So I still have to find a third. Because I don't have this path yet. So I can't get out of dodge. I have to leave. I have to go back. Or I have to hide, but I can't hide against these guys because I can't run from them if I do end up getting caught. So I need to back out. So not great. Not a great move into there. Okay. No, you cannot kill. She cannot kill a heavy armored creature. The best she can do is M star damage, and that is not going to do. These are heavies, so we cannot kill any of these serpents. Heavy armoreds are off limits. So this is her hard limit right now. She would need a medium weapon, and then she could play this, but man, that's a rough fight for her. Yeah. Yes, it do. It does suck. It is one of the worst weapons in the game. Absolutely. I agree with that. Unfortunately, this is her first like major setback. We're gonna have to back off and figure this out. I would love to get to. So the options would be to get to the soldiers. The soldiers cost 2, 4, 6, 10. $10. She is friendly with them, I believe. No, she is not. Patrol. Darn it. Okay. Also not good. Okay. I mean, all right, all right, all right. So this isn't. It's not great, but it's not the worst thing ever yet. Not yet. It's maybe doable. So what we're gonna do here, but we do have to back out. Is just absolutely the case. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Since we found this. The danger, we're gonna try to get to the ledges. I think to complete Navigator. But before we do that, excuse me, sorry about that. For day 15, let's get 3 more events. We get the elf. Ugh. Oh, okay. We get the Lost Warlock and Hunter's Lodge. The lodge appears in the Oak Woods. And the Warlock. Okay. Warlock is in 9-5, Mountains 5. Elf Pathfinder is, strangely enough, a 2, I believe, the guard. I would almost consider hiring him now just because it would make life easier for some things. And the Hunt Lodge was in the Oak Woods, we said. And it's always in the 4. So I think we try to get to either Deep Woods 1 or the Ledge, complete Navigator, done. Get to the Hunt Lodge. That's 2 more points. That is 7 points. From those events, from what I see, I think that's the way to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I mean, I suppose we can hide instead of ending on Patter 2. Still going to take us 2 or 3 days to get there. I don't love it. The other option is to stop and see what is in the borderland, just to see. Since I am sort of blowing by the borderland a bunch of times. Hmm. Yeah. So I don't know. Stopping in the Borderlands puts me about 2 phases. Yeah, I need treasure than a buddy. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I don't disagree with you. But I don't disagree. But her buddies aren't great. Lancers Patrol and Shaman. That's sort of where she's at. That's all she's got. The treasure sites are currently here. The shrine and the lair or what's out. Take a real quick look. He could. I mean, I could sell to the soldiers if I get up there. They become friends with me because I have a treasure, but that would kill a point. Covered in dragons. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. I could go up and sell the Bejeweled Dwarf vest to the soldiers, and that would assist in the sense that then I could probably hire them for cheap enough. And then, I mean, I could use them to clear the goblin siege. Probably use them to kill the serpent. But it's probably 3 days to them and a victory point. You're spending a point, and you're getting so that's not 3 days and a victory point. So I don't know. That is true. It does sort of. It yeah, you're right. It might. The Borderlands could be a game changer. It's probably the damn Lost City. By the way, the game has gone. Let's go. We will 1 2. So extra move and move into the Borderlands, and then frankly we will hide. So that's day 15. Let's see what's up there, right? Bats. Ugh. So we're here. Are we hidden? We got 3 chances. That one's not going to do it. That's 1, 2. Yes, we are hidden. Trolls and the statue. I don't love any of that. A 27, so we'll have 51 gold. We'll easily be able to hire the soldiers were we to become friendly with them. And the difficulty would then be That would take 2 days, 3 days. So 1 day, 2 days, maybe 3 days to get them hired. So you'd be middle of the week. So you'd be about here, probably by the time you got them hired, maybe here. And you'd have them for the last few days. I just don't know that it's worth it. I think maybe we just move on, with the only caveat that the one problem we have moving on is everything over there is isolated. Like once we get to the ledges, I mean, there's no one there. We have to hope. We actually have to hope that the campfire's up there too. We might be able to sell there, since the peddler will buy our crap. So either you're going to hire the soldiers or you're moving through the deep woods into the ledges and up to the hunt lodge, pretty much. That is worth 2 points. Hiring the soldiers would lose you a point. I do better with helpers typically. I mean, hiring is great. It's just, can you make it pay off? Because we're going to be losing a whole point to do it. That's really the kicker. So even if you can score 2 points, even if you can score 2 points here and here, you are losing a point. So you're only gaining a point. So I'm not super jazzed. Better than death. Good point. It's always better than death. Well, and she's usually pretty, what do you want to say? Survivable, I suppose. And maybe, no, the elf's not a point. The elf does give you secret paths by default, but it's not a point. 1, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. The serpents are bad fights for these guys typically. But once they flip right, no, you cannot kill them on that side. Nah, you know what? We're going to leave the soldiers alone. We're going to move on. So we're going to go one, with the Borderlands being crappy, let's just move on. Let's go. Secret of the High Pass would be looping around. Bind bow, I still don't think we've seen a flutter chit, but that's not a point anyway. So if we go 1, 2, 3. No, okay. All right. So that's fine. We've got this. So what we're gonna do, we are gonna actually move up. And we're going to see if we can't... We're going to see if we can't get these soldiers on our side, because we're going to try to make up the great treasure point in prowess, right? That's what we're going to do. So we're going to come up here, take this. We're going to try to sweep the ruin. And then, not that this is a good fight, but we're going to try to sweep the ruin. Yeah, but see, even that's not a good fight. Like they can't beat the Tremendous Serpent either, really. Yeah, I don't love the soldiers for most things. He might be able to beat him. It would have to be... We would have to be deploying and hoping with the Tremendous. So, yeah, we'll try it anyway. So we're going to go... So we're going to go 1, 2, and... what weapons do what do the soldiers have? The soldiers have crap weapons. They have light weapons. Yeah, like the short sword, the thrusting sword, none of those are any good. So they have crap weapons. The statue, we could get cursed. I'd rather not get cursed. So I am going to 1, 2, and then hide. So we're going to extra move through the borderlands, and then we're going to hide. So that took forever, so I apologize. But you know, this is the decision point in the game, pretty much. Yeah, they might have a good trade. You never know. 4 giants and trolls. That's going to suck because we're going to be here. We've got to roll a hide, or else we're kicked out. And we do roll a hide. But now we have 2 trolls to deal with. Also, not great fights for these guys, unfortunately. There's a lot of bad fights for the soldiers. Okay. We're going to stick with the plan, though. We're going to extra move. I think that's to the house at that point. We are going to execute a trade. 2 trades, actually. And 1 higher. And we'll see how that all goes. So let's roll for day 17. Giants and trolls again. And we go to here. We're going to execute a trade. That trade's going to sell. We get 10 prowess. We lose a great treasure, unfortunately. We do get 27 bucks. So that's 51. This does go to them. Oh, wrong guys. They're down here. Done. Then we execute a trade phase just to see what they have. They have Gripping Dust, Shielded Lantern. We will roll on the Shielded Lantern. So they are buds. The Shielded Lantern is 8. If we can get it for like ×2. Nope, no deal. Okay, done. And now we're going to hire. 2, price ×2. So we're going to hire them for 20 bucks. All right. So that is still plus $7. We still have $31. So we still have half a point. So we only lost half a point out of that, actually. Take them to the woods to the south. Maybe. And we do have Patrol HQ until death, pretty much. So that's the end of that day. So let's figure out the next day. So let me grab these guys. Let's bring them down here. So we got these guys. And like I said, these are all rough fights because we don't auto hit any of these dudes, and they can auto hit us. Not on this side though. So I mean, we do have some lead. First round is best. I do want to copy this guy to put him on up here so that we can move him separately if we need to move him separately. So now let's figure out what we need to do. I would love to get rid of the goblins. Like I would love to kill the goblins. The goblins are the target. We're not going to get a ton of prowess, but we will score the goblin siege. And the goblin siege has the ability to give us cool crap. And we do get extra searches. You're absolutely correct. That's a big deal, right? So I think what I'm going to try to do, and this is a crap fight, and this really is also mostly a crap fight. Neither of these fights is that good for us. The goblin fight, this is great for us for the most part. And then this is okay, but way more dangerous, but okay. But the Amazon can help actually fairly efficiently with this. So we're going to try to get to that fight before anything else, I think. So I'm going to hide and move to the trolls so we can hide. So we can hide. Hide. We can do 3 hides, an extra move, and a move to the trolls. So if we're going to have to fight them, we'll fight them on our terms. But maybe we don't have to fight them. We'll figure that out. What's the monster? If we don't get a 4, there you go, a 2. That's okay. We're going to get to here. Are we hidden? We have 3 shots to be hidden. Oh, I do not know best, sir, but I'm gonna pull the what I tell my kids. I'm not always right, but I am not often wrong. But I'm not always right. So we're in. So we get there. We're hidden. No one else appears. We've got 2 trolls, and now let's look at these really closely. Right? Let's actually do the the combat math here. So round one is our best shot because this guy can play on this side. This guy can play on this side. And then this dude can play on this side. And they can attack that guy. This guy has to play on this side, I think. And then he wins against this troll. Because this troll can't auto hit him and can't kill him on this side. I cannot help at all, so I'm sort of sitting. Once round one, so if this guy flips, he's dead. If he doesn't flip, he's good. And these guys have at least a reasonable chance of killing him. I may not know the answer to the question, but I get you're like ChatGPT. I'm not sure if I know the answer. So we're gonna go for it. Let's do it. So this guy lures him. These guys all deploy to the troll sheet, with number 2 being the target here. So ideally, we're just gonna line right up and be killed. Oh, he's on this side, by the way. And we do line up. Perfect. Does the troll flip or not? Nope, doesn't matter. So he's going to hit first with his 8-length weapon, do heavy damage and kill the troll, and that's 1. Down here, a little dicier. The troll goes to there. If he flips, I don't know if that's better for us. It actually probably is because his attack is slower. I don't know that it matters at this point. Let's see where our guys go. I'd like to get a 4 on this on the left-hand side. Ooh, that was almost perfect. He stays here. These guys stay put. Now we roll to see who flips and who doesn't. The crossbowman does not. The second box does not flip. So this guy is dead. And the third box does flip, which is unfortunate, but it won't matter this time. We'll roll for the crossbowman just to give him his trophy here. Does he kill him? No, not at all. But this guy lines up at a length of 10 and kills the troll. And that's it. That's the battle. We killed 2 trolls for 10. We actually got 10 up here. Sorry. So that gives us 20 prowess. And if I am correct, that's a point. So we got our point back. All right. So far, so good. Huh, see, I do know. I do know best. Darn it, I do. Okay, so next day. Next day is going to be move to the goblins. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's just 3 moves and go. Because that way we don't have to spend a day in the caves. We don't have the tremendous troll showing up, which would be a disaster. It is serpents and demons, and we just go 1, 2, 3. And we are fighting these guys. These guys are a little dicier, of course. Now, this would be a great time to have been hidden for the first round, but because this is really their only dangerous. This is the dangerous round. So I might maybe I should have hidden. But that's okay. Let's figure out what we can do here, because we still might be okay. So let's say we take all the spear goblins on round 1, because this is the round they're most dangerous in. If they flip, we can auto hit them with, hell, with this chip, we can auto hit them if they flip. And kill them, because it's light star damage. And we can avoid them with this weapon. And even if they hit us, the worst we can do is lose a helmet. So if I do this, this, and this, I suppose the worst someone can do is, yeah, like someone comes and slides up here, right? This would be the worst situation, is the guy I'm not targeting slides up there and done. So that is a tiny bit dangerous, but on this side, he has to line up. On this side, this guy kills him. So I think we actually put him like this here. And I don't think this guy can kill him. This guy's going to take one. Like that. And again, I think if he flips, he's dead. If he doesn't flip, he's fine. But if he flips, he dies. After round 1, we're in great shape. I think this is the round 1 play. Obviously, we're targeting the first guy, as is our custom here, right? So let's see what happens. We're looking for a 1 or a 4, or at the very least, only the first box flips. 5. Everything shifts down. That's good. That's a good one. Does the first box of goblin flip? No. Second box? No. No one flips. So that is a non-fight. Over here, I think we're pretty cozy on this one. Does he stay put? No. He drops down 1 also. Does he flip? No. So everyone is going to miss. Down here, does he stay put? He does stay put. Does he flip? No. So he is killed. So that's our first kill, and it's by the spearman. Now, weapon length is secondary. Attack speed is primary. So I can put him there. If he flips, he's going to die. I think I can put him here. Oop, nope, he is still dangerous to him. That guy is no bueno, actually. So we're going to keep him on our sheet. Because I think if he flips, he's dead on our sheet. And he... Yep, just going to sit. We're just going to do this. Now, I am going to actually... I'm going to play to fatigue here this round just to make sure we fatigue. Done. Oh, no, we don't have to. We killed last round. So someone died last round. So we're going to go there. All right. Let's do us first. We're looking for a 1 or a 4. 3. No. He goes there. Does he flip? I don't think so. Maybe he does. Nope, he doesn't flip. That's too bad. All right. I think he's good. 3. He drops down there. Does he flip? We're looking for flips. No flipping. That's too bad. This dude. 5. He goes down 1. Does he flip? Come on, one of you has to flip. No flipping. So that round is the first stalemate round. So now we have to play to fatigue. So we're going to put this here. We're going to play this instead and play that to fatigue. So make sure we fatigue this round. Since this is a stalemate round. He goes to the bottom. Does he flip? He does not flip. We fatigue 1 asterisk. Done. What about this dude? He lines right up and doesn't flip. Our M4 kills him before he gets to us. He is done. Two, he goes to the bottom. Does he flip? He does not flip. Okay, well, I mean, we're just gonna... So, someone died, so we don't have to play... We're no stalemate yet. So, we're playing light and airy. Nope, he's going to go here. If he flips, he dies. He does flip, and we kill him with a time 4. So, we got 1 kill, actually, finally. And 4, he's going to line up and die. And he does. And that's the 4 goblins. That's 4 prowess. So we got 24 prowess, which doesn't do us any good necessarily yet. But what it does do is that's half of... And in reality, what did we lose? We lost 1 chit to fatigue. So that was not a bad fight at all. We're going to rest to get that chit back. For no good reason. So rest. Two moves. So one of them is extra. So you have a rest and a move and 2 hides. So we're going to hide twice and then move down to the other goblins. Rest, hide twice, extra move, and move to the other goblins. And hopefully this means we're going to break the siege. And that's that. So the next day, what is that? Day 20. Ugh, okay, well, it's day 20. And we just need to roll the hides. Doesn't even matter what the monster roll is because we're not going to be... No, I'm not even going to trade. They're neutral. The chance of me buying anything useful there is actually super low. And I want to keep my half point of gold. So we're going to roll to hide, and we did. So we are hidden there. So we're going to take 1 goblin first to see if we can't just kill him round 1. We did rest. And because these are M4s, I mean, they are a little, like I said, they're a little clunky for our guy on They're not clunky for this guy. This guy is an auto win on whoever he's at. I'm just going to play. I'm going to slow play it and play an L4 and hope for a lineup here. No lineup. So does he flip, though? That could be important for us. No. So we miss, and he is on our sheet. Done. This guy's going to take him on his sheet. And technically these guys really ought to, I mean, they could take that last dude. And gang tackle him and hope to get him. If he flips, though, he actually could damage someone. He actually could kill somebody. So I think we're going to keep him on our sheet for now. That means we do have to play an M4. Done. Where do these guys end up? 1 or a 4? A 3. Crap. So they do switch. Exactly the worst possible thing. Does the first box flip? No. Does the second box flip? Yes. Okay. That's good. So he's actually going to hit us and do light damage because the star goes away, damage is light. A light hit through armor does nothing, so it literally bounces off. Next round, we will actually play this to try to score the kill on the now slowed goblin. Up here, do we get a kill? We're going to get a kill. He lines up, doesn't flip. This guy kills him because his weapon is longer and he's the same speed, so 1 kill. So next round, we drag him over. Does this guy line up? He does, so now he's dead regardless. Our weapon is slightly longer. He doesn't flip. He dies. We hit him first. Fastest and first. We do have to fatigue. Done. And then does this guy line up there? He does not. And does he flip? He does not flip. So now we're just going to deploy to his sheet. Just like that. He cannot kill this guy, so this is going to be an auto kill on this deploy. So he goes down and is a 6 down to the bottom. Does he flip? He does. Okay. What do the 2 sides do? This guy goes down to the bottom. This side stays put. First box flip, second box flip. These guys are going to miss no matter what, so it doesn't matter. Does the crossbowman flip? No. Does the great swordsman flip? No. So the crossbowman hits first. He does -1 level, so that's medium damage, and he kills the guy. He's the one who kills the goblin. So that's 3 more points of prowess. $27. Not quite getting anything out of it. We do get a siege. By the way, we missed our 3 point. Here we go. We do get a siege. That's 6.5 points. That doesn't suck. And we're going to score that card. And that card has treasures. We roll a d6. Let's get something good. 6. Womp womp. 46 gold. You know, you could do worse than 46 gold, I think. 7? Just give me 7 more. That's all I ask. 6. 13 bucks. Which is 44 gold. Which puts me to 1 point. 1 whole point. So that actually ups me a half a point. And we find ourselves coming to the end of the week here at 7 points. It is not terrible. It's not terrible. So what I would like to do is what do the guard have? Right? They do have some armor, but they do have some medium weapons and some cheap ones. I might be able to buy. Is there anything better than. And mace doesn't help us. Oh, a mace does sort of help us because we can play an H4, 2 asterisks, and get a ×3 and do heavy ×3 damage. So that would actually be helpful. How much does a mace cost? 6. Could we get that for not hideously expensive? I don't know. What I'm actually trying to do, though, is 2 things. One is I want to end my day at a dwelling to get rid of fine bow. Since I need a point. I need points. So I'd like to end my day at a dwelling. I would like to end my day not in the ruin because it's day 21. So I don't want to draw these guys. I don't want to draw these guys onto me. Kind of. I would like them to go away if they would. You know what I mean? Like I'd love to roll a 2, and these guys just go away for the last week, and then I can come in and hope to not roll a 2 because I would like to get Navigator here, searching this path. Come down here, maybe get Secret of the High Pass here with my extra hides. Huh! It's only a light bow, man. Don't worry about it. So that would be 2 more points. Navigator, Secret of the High Pass. 2. Bam, that's 9 points. Then I need 1 last point. And I don't know where I'm getting that last point. If these guys are gone, I could get it at the Thieves Guild. Or I could try. I don't even know. I don't even know. So we're going to move. Extra move is going to be to the guard. I am going to trade. I'm going to trade. So we're going to do 3 trades with the guard, and then we're going to move back to the valley. So I'm not going to sleep there, but I'm going to... Oh, I want to end my day there. Shit. Then we're going to hide, frankly. Just to make sure. And what we're going to do is we're going to go here. We're going to trade 3 times. We will buy drinks if we have to get a better price for that mace because it costs us $3 to buy drinks. That's going to be our day. It's day 21. We roll 2 dice. And if the patrol show up, even better. So maybe we roll a 3. Nope, but we do get a 2. All these snakes go away. That was very fortuitous. I don't know that I'm going to get the elf. I don't know that there's a point because all I'm going to do is find this path and I need to find it for Navigator. I can't use the elf to do Navigator. I need to find it. So I'm going to find that path for Navigator, be done with Navigator. That scores me my 8th point. Thieves Guild is my 9th point. Secret of the High Pass is my 10th point. I think that's where I'm going to end up. So I'm going to move up here. I'm going to trade 3 times. So first thing, I would like to see what they have, right? Because that's the first thing. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. No. I mean, that's a great, by the way, that is a great item that is there. I'm just so pissed off that I cannot express to you. My day is over. And I get to roll for the guard. And we get trouble with the guard. And they're going to flip and insult us, aren't they? God damn it. And we're going to have to take, I'm going to take the penalty. Or maybe not. Let's take a look at the guard. If they're going to insult us and actually block battle us, let's take a look at the guard. Unfortunately, they're heavies and armored, so she can't help, which is too bad. If she could help, this is a win, right? We would just gut them for the prowess and take their stuff, right? Round 1, you would play like this, of course, and you have to play like that every round. But they have to line up on you to hit you. But they're faster. Round 1, this is great. Rounds 2 and forevermore, it's bad. So unless you can execute a kill on round 1, if you can get a kill on round 1, it's not a good fight. So you would probably put him and him there, and you'd probably have to take one of these guys on here, or you would have to or you would take one of them and just hope to be missed, right? So let's say we take him. And we literally deploy pretty much like this. And then on round 1, you're hoping to line up with ideally him. If you can, and then you are, like I said, you have to dodge. I'm just gonna. I'm still good on prowess, so I'm gonna take the insult. No, I didn't buy beer with them. No. Oh, right. Hold on. Like this is just the trade, right? Oh, that is true. I screwed that up entirely. Because we're not snoozing there. Oh no, because the flower's a rest. There's no buying beer. I was unconscious. So that's why I rolled the thing. I could have bought beer, I suppose, but I didn't because I was going to buy it for the trade. So I'm just going to take the insult. I'm down to 22, but that's still fine for now. So let's just leave them be for now. I think that's a close fight. It's doable. It would suck. Let's not do that just as of yet. So we lost a day. That's actually the worst part. We lose a whole day. We do end our day there, so we can toss fine bow. So that's cool. When we get merchant, damn. God dang it. Well, hold on. Okay, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. So, okay, let's get rid of bow and we get merchant. Okay. Plan stays the same. Plan stays the same. We're going to buy a thing. Absolutely. Whatever the thing is, we're going to buy. We're going to sell it at the Thieves Guild to do merchant. Execute a hide phase at the Thieves Guild to get the Thieves Guild. That's 2 points. That's 9 points. Secret of the High Pass is 10 points. Navigator is my 11th point. The gold you get from merchant, if it's enough, if it's enough to kick you to the 70 mark, that's another point. That's rough. It's another point, and that gives you your 12 points. So, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to draw 3 more events because day 21 is over. One, the fairy ring in the woods. 2, a damsel in distress appears. And 3, the landslide. Oh, Fleetwood Mac. Fairy ring. The damsel. The landslide. Where's the landslide going to be? Strangely enough, the landslide might actually be in an advantageous position. It's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's in high pass 5, unfortunately, which means we have to walk through the high pass to get it. So that sucks a little bit because you could also score that. The fairy ring is in the deep woods. Oops, I don't really need that. I'm just going to take that. It's in Deep Woods 3, along with everything else. The damsel in distress is there also. Wish, jeez. Jeez, oh man. Okay, that's fine. We're still in fine shape here, I think. I don't. Okay. Give me 2 minutes, 4 minutes. I always have 4 minutes now, back in 4 minutes. I don't know why. I will be back with something to drink. We will quickly talk through our last week and then execute it and see if we can score really the 5 points we need. Okay. Yeah, I wish I was buying beer too. No, it's always better to buy beer, Rob, or liquor, whatever, whichever. All right. I still think Merchant and Thieves Guild are good. That is 9 points, possibly 10. Then maybe you run for the landslide and try to do the labor because she's actually pretty good at it and she has followers, and you might get your 12th point like that. I don't know that. I don't know that I'm going to do that. I might. I don't think it's a bad idea. I don't think it's a bad idea. I don't know how many phases I'm going to have. So we're going to waste a day here trading for the most part, right? A little bit. Always have beer at the ready. Yeah, you're like Scott. You're like my buddy Scott, man. He loves his beer. I'm trying to tamp down the alcohol consumption, and so I'm sort of trying to save it for like Fridays, Saturdays, when we table game. Have a little bit of whiskey, but otherwise, I mean, I was doing it, on these streaming nights a lot, and it's like, it's probably a bad. That's probably a bad vibe. So I'm like, nah, let me tamp that down. Well, I used to drink a lot of beer. Used to love it. And when I switched to whiskey was because I went on a low carb diet and lost like 30 pounds. But there's no beer. Like that's the thing. You cannot. Beer is a carb. It's a giant liquid carb. So whiskey became sort of the drink of choice. I learned that I really enjoy it, and so here I am. So we do need to buy something, but I don't think I'm going to buy a weapon. I think I'm going to try to buy. I need to buy something that is going to be sort of reasonably expensive. Like if I could get this breastplate for something like, let's take a look, 4 times the price, $36, and then sell it for 72, because remember, you are guaranteed to sell for double the price, then that's going to get me my extra gold point. And so then the Thieves Guild and the sale will get me 2 points. So that gets me 9 points. Navigator gets me 10 if I can find this path still. Then I can, hopefully by then, I can then sprint to here and then clear these rocks, and that gets me my 12th point. Probably not as exciting, with the caveat that if this turns out bad here, like if this is the Lost City, this could be... No, it's double the price you buy it for. That's the merchant card. The merchant card, right, has that weird... You are guaranteed 2 times your purchase price. So you can get, if you can manipulate it, you can make a lot of money. So let's say we spend a day trading here. That's day 23. Well, we have what? Yeah, it's day 23, right? So day 23. Day 24 gets us here, maybe. The only problem would be being here too long is going to be dangerous because this is going to get you all 3 snakes at once. So you got to get out of here as fast as possible. So, day 23. Let's say we do day 24. Day 25 is maybe move, hide, trade. Day 26 gets you here. See, that's not enough time. So we don't have a ton of time. So maybe it's trade, buy the drinks, trade, maybe twice, buy drinks, trade twice. Then you can get to here, moved. And then you save yourself a day. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to do we're going to do we don't have to move. Trade twice, right? We're going to buy drinks. We can extra move and move into the ruin. So that'll put us in the ruin. And then, frankly, there's almost no real reason to necessarily hide. Really? If you roll a 2, you're screwed anyway. I think this whole plan goes out the window. So we'll go for 3 trades. Done. And that's it. That's going to be our day. So, day 22. Let's roll a monster roll. There's always a reason to how we rolled a damn 2. That's not quite the die we would use, but we did roll a 2. So that's going to suck. We did blow it. So that sucks. Oh, well. We're going to do a trade. We're going to trade for the breastplate. We're going to... Well, yeah. Yeah. We're going to trade for the breastplate. Heck with it. We got this. I'm sure of it. I'm sure we got this. Trading for the breastplate. It's $9. I will buy drinks, so that's going to cost me $3 already. And we're going to trade. And we can only buy drinks one more time because, so strangely enough, we're looking for a 5. 5 price times 4. Yes, we're buying this thing for 36. So minus 39 total bucks. We have $5 left, and we've got a breastplate from the guard. But then we walk right there, and then everything appears. It's the Tremendous is here. That guy is there. So we have to fight these dudes, which is unfortunate, but we do have to fight them. All right. This guy, so the nice thing is this dude is unkillable on this side with them. These guys are imminently killable on any side. I think we have to put him there, put them like this, and go like that. and hope for the best. Oh, and I think technically we could probably have made up the $3 of our purchase price with this map of the Lost Castle, but I'm not too worried about it. So we are really hoping to land a 1 or a 4 here this round, and that saves us. Nope, we get a 6. That sucks. And nothing there. Oh, he flips. So miss and miss and done. I don't know what I'm hoping over here. One, I'm hoping that this guy doesn't line up, pretty much, is what I'm hoping. He doesn't, so that's a start. He goes down there and he lines up. So that is going to be perfect, I think. Does he flip? No. Does the crossbowman flip? Yes. Does the snake flip? No. Does the sword, these other spearmen flip? No. So, long weapon goes first. Lines up and hits him before anything else happens. So the serpent is dead. That was round 1. No stalemates yet. And now we're back up to here. And wait, we can now do this. We can deploy like this and have these 3 guys play like this. So, serpent. 5, he goes down 1. Does the serpent flip? No. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have done this, strangely enough. It's probably a bad play, but that's okay. We can... 2, so he drops down, and a 5 means that these guys drop, and he goes to the top like that. Flipping. No. No. So our guys aren't flipping, and is the serpent... I don't know if I rolled for the serpent or not already. I don't recall. Let's say he didn't, because I don't think it matters at this point. Technically, the crossbowman gets to shoot first, but he's not going to kill it. This guy's going to hit and kill it. So we're going to get 2 serpents dead for 8. That does make up somewhat my lost points there. I think that's 1.5 points of prowess. So we're 7.5 points now. And that's that. Okay. All right. We're still in this. So that was day 22. Day 23, still a little dicey because we still have the problem that that serpent is there, so we can't march in and hide. We are going to have to hide, move into the guild. Extra move, by the way. And it sort of doesn't matter, but we're going to have to do... It largely kills an extra day, strangely enough. You right? Especially if we don't succeed at the hide, it's going to suck. So either a trade or a hide. So we're going to do a trade phase to complete merchant, we hope. And they're following us until further notice. 4, giants and trolls. I think we're okay. Yeah. This hide is super important because I'm going to waste another day if I don't get it, sort of. And so we're good. So we hide, we walk in, We're going to execute a trade phase, and we're going to sell this for 72. And plus merchant. So that gives us our 6th card. So that's good. Our gold total, I believe, is up to 2 points now. Yes, it is. So that's 9.5. And we're in there, by the way. And that's the day. Next day is hide, move, and extra move out. If we hide, we get it. If we don't hide, we have to fight the dude. And that's just sort of how it is. Because we want that point. We need the 10th point from the guild. I don't need his 7 points quite yet. So we're hoping to hide, strangely enough. So this is what, day 24, I believe? Day 24. We are rolling a monster roll, even though it doesn't matter because it's going to be all serpents here. We are hoping to hide. Otherwise, we blow a day. We don't hide. God damn it. Okay. The day is blown. We are fighting the serpent. Well, I mean, these guys, at the very least, are earning their keep for certain. So, none of these guys can do jack against this dude. It is pretty much just this guy. So we are going to put him. Well, we're gonna do this. We're going to put. He gets to fight him to lure him. These guys are going to sit like that. So he can't kill him, but he can't undercut him. And then these guys are going to hopefully get a shot off. And let's just do it round 1 so this guy doesn't have a chance of dying. I'd rather not get my guys killed last week. But let's see. The snake goes to here. Doesn't flip, of course. We're hoping just to not line up. And he stays put. And then these two guys also, though, do not do anything useful. Doesn't matter if the swordsman flips or not, but he does. Does the crossbowman flip? This does matter. He does. That sucks. This also matters. Does the pikeman? No, that's the big one. So unfortunately, we just totally miss, and then we have to replay them exactly again. I'm gonna fatigue this round to keep this going because I got to get this guy out. I can't waste another day. So, snake stays. The boys all flip. I all switch. Crossbowman doesn't flip. That's good. Swordsman doesn't flip. Doesn't matter. The pikeman, we don't want him to flip. He does not flip either. Okay, we do get a missile attack, but we need a 2 or a 1. This is it. This is where the crossbowman earns his cash. No, he flubs it up. We have to fatigue, and we do. That's round 2. Round 3. You really just want this guy to line up, is what you're trying to do, before this guy lines up. That's what we're trying to get at. Serpent goes to the down one. Boys line up. He goes to the bottom. That's good. This is a good sign so far. Crossbowman flips to the bad side. Swordsman flips to the bad side. Son of a bee. Other guy doesn't flip. So that's a miss. He hits him, but does no damage. We have to fatigue again this round. No, we did play fatigue, right? Yeah. So this is round 3, I believe. Ugh. 1. 5. 5 means we do this. 3 means we do this. I'm going to roll. Crossbowman, swordsman, I don't care really, but because he's missing anyway. And our guy is now finally going to be hit by the snake, which sort of sucks. The crossbowman does get his shot off. So we're looking for a 2 or a 1. Let's get a nice, good, low roll. No, not enough. It's heavy damage, but not tremendous damage. So now we're just writhing, hoping to stay out of this thing's awful, awful grip. And this is okay, because this guy will kill him if we can manage. We'll have to fatigue this round. Oh, and we will. So he's going to... so hold on. Give me a second. Where does the snake go? The snake stays put. Where do the boys all go? 3 and 2. He goes to here. Okay. So first thing is we flip. He flips. That's unfortunate. Crossbowman stays put, so that's good. And he is going to flip and be killed this round. Well, the crossbowman goes first, so let's give him benefit of the... No, he's dead, so he dies. Now you get to go into the breach. Good job, Timmy. And I fatigued. One of these days, we're actually going to hit this goddamn thing. And of course have them in the wrong positions. And he stays put. The swordsman flips, but I don't care. The crossbowman doesn't matter if he flips now or not, because he's still going to hit. We're really worried about this guy. And he flips. Crossbowman does his damage. Oh, that was lining up. But instead, no. Okay. Well, this could be the end of us here a little bit. Snake's going to stay put. Everybody's going to go to the bottom, but he's going to line up. That's a good thing. But now we need to not flip, which we don't. The crossbowman does flip, so he's going to miss. The guy is going to not flip, so this guy is going to kill the snake. And we only lost 1 guy. So it's 7 points minus 3 points. So we do get 4 prowess for the snake. Ooh. So 7 minus 3 is 4 total. That's not going to do us really any good at the moment. It does get rid of the damn serpent, though. But it makes me sad, so because our guy died. Same deal. Hide, move, and extra move. We just gotta get moving. We did do merchant, so we're gonna toss merchant. Danger sense. That's sort of pointless. Let's roll. I don't think it matters. I think we are 4. It could matter if there's dragons, I suppose. And we're going to blow our hide and leave. So that actually is literally the worst of all worlds. Okay. So now there's no real way. There is, I don't think, any possible way to get all the points I need now. Getting Navigator will get me the 10th point, and that gives me 3 points instead of 2 points, which is where I'm victory tournament points. But there is actually no good way to finish. But we're gonna do what we do. Oh, there is. There is. Is there? Ugh. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to extra move back to the guild and hide. The patrol is going to search all day and try to find this path. Okay, let's see if that's what I should have done, except I needed them to fight. So that's fine. We're on what, day 26 now? 26, got it. Let's roll the monster roll. I think a 1 sucks, but everything else is mostly okay. 2, they're all dead. We're good. So I'm going to go first, and I go here, and I try to hide. I don't hide. What the flip is this? These guys are going to search all day. We need a 3, 2, or 1. That's 1, 2. Done. They find this path. So that is going to get me Navigator. Ruins 1-5. Navigator it is. That's our 7th point. And that gives me 10.5 points. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. I'm still okay. I still think... Nah, well, yeah, that was my fault. So I can get 11.5. Oh, I misplayed that. I totally misplayed that. That's okay. There's no reason to have gone back, really. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Day 28 get to here. So these guys are going to... It barely matters, but... I shouldn't have even walked back to the Thieves Guild. There's no real point to it. We can go here and then here. But yeah, it doesn't really matter because day 27, we're going to get into the high pass. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go here. And I'm just going to move the patrol to me. So we're going to move, and then move to the high pass. And I'll do a hide just because. And then extra move. And then the patrol will meet me effectively in here. Technically, we need to know who goes first. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm going to go first. So I'm going to do, let's do a monster roll, because this actually might matter when we go into the high pass. 5. Could be spiders, could be imps. So I'm going to do a hide phase to get my point. No, I fail it. And then I just walk into here. Smoke and roar. So nothing and nothing. And the patrol comes and meets me. Day 28, we're going to end our day here. And then fatigue a bunch to see if we can't clear the landslide. So day 28, we're going to roll 2 dice. We'd rather not roll a 1, frankly. 4 and 5. I think we're good. Well, maybe... Oh, Roar might get us something. But it's down in 6. Oh, it's Roar C. Yeah, we're going to get trolls. And in fact, it's going to be these trolls. But that's okay. So we all run to here. And then what do? Landslide is end of day. And we need to score 12 labor points. So can we do 12 in a day? So we have to fatigue fights or moves, asterisks. Done. Our followers can be exhausted based on their weight. We have 1, 2. I think this guy's worth 2, maybe. Yeah, these guys are worth 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the Amazon works overtime. With her followers, who we just tap. And so we move. Plus landslide. And that's worth 2. And that gives us 9 cards. Oops, that gives us 2 cards, which is 9 total. That's our 9th card and our 12th and a half point. And we are done. Jeez, man, I tried to give that one away. Like I was desperate to fail. And the trolls pop, but they only pop down in the cave, so we actually don't care. I was trying to screw that up. And I nearly did. But the Amazon's perfect for labor because she has like 6,000 asterisks. So I should have just headed there. I miscounted the points that I was going to have. I thought I needed an extra point. I did not need the guild. I could have just, if I scored Nav, I didn't need the guild. If I scored guild, I didn't need Nav. So I should have just done Nav because Nav is, you're not in a cave. That's easier. Done. You run to the whatchamacall, and you end by clearing the landslide. 12 and a half points. Craig. Who's Craig? Caves. Oh, you know, the guild was in the cave. That's why you only had two phases, right? You know, the guild was sitting in that cave. So let's take a look at where the Amazon is. So the Amazon scores 12 and a half. That gives her 28 and a half raw points, which isn't bad. That's pretty good for losing. She gets a game. She gets 4 points there. That's going to drag her all the way up to here. Oh, yeah, give me a second. Yep. So that puts her pretty much in the middle. So that's pretty good. I don't hate that for her. Okay, let's take a look then at some treasure sites. So the Horde was here. The Lost City was right there. And that had the cairns and the altar in it. And there's the Horde, cairns, altar. We didn't go into the crag. That has the vault. I think that's it. Oh, the ledges. Ledges had the pool. That's pretty much it, man. That was all right. I think I'm glad we scored with her. I like the Amazon. I don't like her for fighting, but she fought the one big battle that she was going to fight was killing those goblins. Essentially, that's her fight, pretty much. So I'm glad we managed that. So we only have 2 more games to go before everyone's even. Now I do have, unfortunately, 4 characters who didn't get to do a solo game, but I'm gonna have to. I'll figure out what to do after we get the dwarf and magician done. The dwarf's another one. The dwarf either has a great board or he's shit out of luck. Like if I'm the dwarf player, I am hoping that I can find a treasure site in one of the caves and that the caves and caverns are all vaguely nasty, vaguely, what do you want to say? Vaguely together, that I can get in there. Yeah, the snakes worked out well enough. The tremendous, I lost a guy, which sort of sucked, but I mean, um, we we were just hoping to line up, and we didn't forever. Oh yeah, if you remind me, I'll do it every time. Yep. So I think that's it. I'll hang for like 2 or 3 minutes if you got just a few minutes just to post game if you got them, and otherwise it's about it. Like we've gone through a lot of these games. There's a ton of these things. I think I may have played more Magic Realm than literally anybody. Like I might have a world record here. I might not, but I might. I might. I'm just gonna. How about I just go with that? um, so, just checking to see. Checking to see the. Yeah, all good. Yeah, so that's cool. I think we're good. I think we are done for the evening. That was the Amazon. We got 2 more of these, and then I whatever. Well, then we'll figure something out, right? I am gonna do for Magic Realm for the next run though. We are doing the sprints. That'll be fun. Especially if it's a 12-point sprint, because a 12-point sprint might end early, but it also might go long. Like that, right? If you could get a board where the characters are competing for those points a little bit more, and so someone's not racking up 12 points. So the sprint might be super interesting. If it goes longer than a month, I've never had a game go longer than a month on the channel. Like I've always played a month, so that'll be a first. So it'll be interesting. So I will talk to you all later. I will probably see you Friday if anything, if anyone's around. If not, you have a nice weekend. Good to see you, Rob. Thanks again for hanging out and chatting. And Bradley Atkinson, you're probably not here anymore because it's late where you're at, but it's nice to see you. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. That is it. Check out the War Game videos. I posted. I got 3 of them up. Hope that holds someone's interest. I thought it did go very sort of interesting, but you have to like Ameritrash games. You have to like a lot of dice rolls. Like it's closer to like an Axis and Allies than it is a I don't know, Go, right? Chess, something like that. It's way on that side of the scale. So not everyone's cup of tea, but my cup of tea. So we'll see how people like it.